Today we are talking about commandment number 8, thou shalt not steal. This is an easy one to understand, and sadly, one that many of us have broken at some time. So, what is stealing? Well, it is taking anything that is not yours. Usually taking in secret, so you won't get caught. Sometimes taking it by force. It might be a friend's toy, or money out of your mother's purse, or somebody else's candy. Anything that doesn't belong to you. But why would people steal? Why would anyone want to do that? For one reason, they want something they don't have. It's human nature. We see something, we want it. The Bible encourages us to be content with the things that we already have, not always thinking about things we don't have. Here is 1 Timothy 6:8. If we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. Did you have something to eat today? Did you have clothes to wear today? Then you have enough. You can be content. You can be happy. But if you focus on all the things you don't have, you will be sad and you will be tempted to steal. That is one reason. Here is another reason. People steal because they are sinners. Did you know that rich people shoplift more than poor people? Shoplifting is stealing something from a store. Rich people sometimes steal things they don't even want, they don't even need. They steal for lots of different reasons. They steal because it's exciting, or because it's dangerous, or because they are mad at the store, or for no reason at all, because they are sinners. And stealing is a sin. It's a sin no matter what the reason. And we are all sinners, and we naturally want to steal. By the way, this is one good thing about heaven. Nobody steals anything there. Matthew 6:20 says, "Lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where thieves do not break through nor steal." The Old Testament tells us about 4 different kinds of stealing. This is in Leviticus 6:4. Stealing is what you took by robbery. That's what we think of first. But stealing is also what you got by oppression. This means you forced someone to give it to you. Someone with a knife or a gun stops you and they say, "Give me your money." And you do because you don't want to get hurt. Then you tell the police that they stole your money. But they say, "It's not stealing. He gave it to me." No, you took it by oppression. That's stealing. Or how about this one? It's stealing if you keep the deposit that was committed to him. Someone gives you their wallet and they say, "Please hold this for me." Then later they ask for it back. And you say, "No, sorry, I spent it. It's gone." They will say, "You thief, you stole my money." Can you say, "No, I didn't steal it. You gave it to me." Yes, I gave it to you, but not to keep. It's not yours. The Bible says that is stealing. Keeping something that someone gave you, but they didn't give it to you to keep. Now back to Leviticus, and here's the 4th one. The lost thing that you found. Just because you found it doesn't mean you can keep it. If you know whose it is, give it back. If you keep it, that is also stealing. Ephesians 4:28 has some important advice for people that are thieves. The Bible says, "Let the thief no longer steal, but rather let him labor, doing honest work with his own hands." Why? So he can be rich? So he can buy all the things he wants? No, God says work so that he may have something to share with anyone in need. Stealing is selfish. Stop stealing. Instead, love your neighbor. Think about other people. Don't be stealing. Be sharing. So who can we steal from? From people, of course, but that is not all. You can steal from businesses. That's what shoplifting is. You can steal from your boss if you work for a business and you don't do the work you're supposed to do. In a way, that's stealing. You can steal from the government. You can lie about your taxes and not pay what you owe to the government. But did you know that you can steal from God? That sounds impossible. I can't sneak into heaven and take something away from God. But the Bible says so. Here is Malachi 3:8. Will a man rob God? Yet you are robbing me. But you say, how have we robbed you? Here's the answer. In tithes and offerings. Remember what Leviticus said? If someone gives something to you and you don't give it back, that is stealing. And everything that you have comes from God. Listen to 1 Chronicles 29:14. All things come from you, God, and from your hand we have given you. When we give our offerings to God, we are giving back what we received from him. If we refuse, we are stealing from God. The question is not, how much of my money do I want to give to God? The question is, how much of God's money does he want back? Because it came from him, and in a sense, it's all his. So, don't be selfish, be content. Don't think about yourself, think about other people. Don't steal, share. That's the 8th commandment.